this 30-day face mask challenge, regime, something. The masks that I've picked for this week, I've really catered to the fact that I'm coming back from vacation and I knew my skin was not going to be happy with me, which actually a little worse than I was expecting. I knew it was going to be dry because it's so much drier in San Diego than it is here in San Antonio. So I wanted to make sure that I picked some masks that were moisturizing. I also wanted to make sure I had masks that were going to be like soothing and stuff. So some of the masks that you're going to see this week include like a cocktail mask that has mint with it, which I thought would be really nice feeling for its minty cooling properties, or at least that's what I'm hoping it's going to be. I've also got a mask that's not the same as one I've got before, but it is the same like theme, which is like the milk masks that have like different flavors to them. The ones that I got before were really moisturizing, so I'm hoping this one's gonna be as well. But you're gonna see all these coming up, and let's actually just dive right into it. All right, day one, mask one. So this is a cocktail recipe mask. This is one of the drugstore masks. It is mojito, which I'm kind of sad because I kind of want like an actual mojito now. I just got back from vacation a few days ago, and even though I only had to work 2 days this week, it was tiring. It was hard to come back and be like awake 3 hours earlier than I've been the whole time I'm on vacation. But I thought this would be a good pick-me-up for my done with work weekend beginning after vacation. Yeah. So I'm kind of excited about this one because I thought being a drugstore mask, maybe it wouldn't be quite as good as one ordered or bought from like an actual like Asian website or store. But I was looking at the extracts and there's a lot of natural stuff in here, which makes me excited, including like the actual lime and mint. So I'm hoping it smells like a mojito when I open it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply it, let it set, and I'll tell you what I think of it afterwards. Alright, I would totally go back and buy like 10 more of this mask. It's so cool and refreshing feeling, and yes, it did smell like mojito when I opened it. A little limey, a little minty, nice and fresh. But yeah, it feels really good. I wasn't sure how it would feel, if it would be too tingly or not tingly at all. But it just, it's good for summer. I will say that. That would be great to get a few more to enjoy with the hot weather. So yeah, I'm impressed with that one. Would be a repeat buy for me. So I'm just gonna work this in, and I'll see you for the next one. All right, it is day 2 and I have been drinking, so I'm gonna go ahead and just jump right into this. The second mask is a ginseng infused honey mild sheet mask. This one is supposed to be moisturizing, and my skin's still a little dry from having traveled, so I think it'll be a good one to do. Let's see. It's got some ginseng extract. It's got actual honey in it, so it does look like the key ingredients are actually on the list, which is nice. I hate it when I get stuff that's like got these ingredients on it and you see no trace of them in the list. It's just a fragrance. I'm not into that. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and wash my face, apply this, and we'll see what it's like. Okay, so the one thing I want to say right off the bat is that the actual like sheet part of this mask is so nice feeling. It's like really soft and heavy, and it just stuck to my face really nicely. But no, this one felt really good. It was just nice and soothing, and the serum on it was really thick, and it was just really luxurious actually. A nice way to kind of relax and, dare I say, sober up just a little bit. But no, this one felt nice. I'm hoping that'll sink in nicely. The last one, the mojito one, wasn't sticky at all. And so I'm hoping this one will be like that, where it just kind of absorbs in and then doesn't feel sticky. It'll just dry down and be comfortable after that. But yeah, impressed. I really like this one, and once again, I think I would probably get one like this again. So 2 for 2. If this whole thing goes like this, I will be a very happy camper. All right, on to the next one. Like, I'm just so ready for this undercut to be grown out. It's taking forever. I knew it was going to be painful, but unending pain. Unending. It just makes me want to go back in and get it all shaved off again, which is why I haven't been back in. But that's not what we're here for. It is day 3 for sheet masks. And this one is a peptide. It's a wrinkle care mask, which, you know, preventative. I mean, I'm starting to get a little something on the sides of my eyes, but I'm not super worried about like that. It's more, like I said, preventative. Even cooler though is this has a lot of different essential oils in it. So I probably have already gotten this across just in 2 face masks, but I like natural products, so I'm excited. I hope it smells good. There's a lot of good sounding like citrus and balsam and lavender. Like, I kind of like that almost medicinal smell those herbs have. So let's dive right into this one. And sorry if the last video was like not good. Oh yeah, you can really smell those essential oils. It was girls' night, and it's the last one I was gonna have for a while because cosplay stuff. I may have overextended what I can do. I'm not gonna like kill myself trying to do it all, but we're gonna try. Okay, this is one of those ones that comes like on the plastic piece. I don't really like those. I don't like the extra stupid stuff in here. I think it actually just makes it harder than just unfolding it. Oh, but I can see why. You can see how thin this is. This isn't anything like the one last night, but we'll see. Yeah, I like the way it smells though, so let's see. But yeah, I wasn't gonna show application, but I just feel chatty today, so let's go ahead and go for it. I like the opaque ones better because this, like, that just looks like straight up like costumey, and this looks like horrifying skin degeneration. Anyways, I'll be back. I'll let you know how it feels. So later. Alright, we are back. So, I don't know. There wasn't really anything particularly special feeling about this one. It had a nice cool feeling, but nothing that really made it stand out particular. I mean, if I had it again, I would use it again. But it's not like got any of those qualities that to me that were like, bam, this is so nice. I should definitely buy more of these. But no, I mean, I liked it. It was fine. It was fine. So, it's also one of those ones where I feel like to really see the effect of, you would have to like use it over and over again, since it is for like wrinkle care. It's not like like that's not something you could do in just like one sitting. That would be like a regular use, seeing effects over time. So, but yeah, so that is another one done. I will be back again tomorrow, or for you in a few seconds, with the next. All right, day 4, and we have a coffee milk mask. And I used to get these a lot in a different brand, and then they stopped carrying them in the store I was buying them from. But I really liked those, so I'm kind of hoping that this is going to be a lot like that one, so that I have a steady replacement. Let's see. This one is all in Korean, so I have no idea what is in this one. Like, there'd be no English here. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead, pop this on, and I'll tell you what I think about it. Alright, So this one is much like the ones that I've used before, and it's not necessarily it's got any special properties. It just feels really nice. So that's why I like this. It's just kind of like a, I don't need anything special going on. I just want some moisture on my face and to feel like I am treating myself. Yeah, I don't really have any notes for this one in particular. It felt good. The cloth is nice and thick. It has like a light coffee smell. Like if instead of putting a flavored syrup in coffee, it was a flavored syrup that was coffee flavored. If that makes sense. But yeah, that's about what it smells like. Not super strong, but definitely has a scent to it. So yeah, that was the fourth mask. All right, on to the next. All right, I'm not feeling so hot today, but timelines and all of that, so let's get on with it. This one is a pomegranate mask. It's supposed to be firming and revitalizing. Restore skin's elasticity and vitality. I wish I could just restore some of my actual vitality with this. This one, we'll see how it does, because I only see one like natural like plant extract in here, and compared to the other ones, their list that they had, that's like nothing. We'll see how fragrance-y it is. I didn't pay attention if any of the others had fragrance. Sometimes it bothers my skin and sometimes it doesn't, so, well, we'll see. So I'll be back and I'll let you know. Alright, so my first note on this, like when I opened it and I gave it like a little sniff, it smells like a flavored soju. So there's that. I mean, it felt fine. It's one of those ones that, like I said, it's not really special. It just feels nice. I didn't notice any itching or anything when I was wearing it, but I was just really surprised. Like, it smells like flavored alcohol. So I guess I would have to determine if that would be an off-putting. Like, you know, once you have it on for a while, you stop noticing the scent of it, but I could see that could be off-putting to some, so just keep that in mind if you were to try that mask out. But yeah, alright, so another one done. I'm gonna go back to lounging on the couch, and I'll be back momentarily with the next one. Alright, I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it for one tonight, but my fever broke, and I was finally able to eat some actual food. It's been a rough one between this mask and the last. But this is a charcoal collagen mask, and it's supposed to be good for, excuse me, for skin purifying and pore refining. So it does have a fair number of natural ingredients, so I'm excited about that. I'm also curious, as it says it has anise extract, it's gonna have a licorice smell to it. So I think this one's a black mask because it's a charcoal mask. Yeah. Go ahead and show you that. Got the black sheet mask. So I'm gonna pop this on, go relax for a minute, maybe sip some water so I don't sound like this. And I'll see you in a minute. Alright, so first things first, this does not smell like licorice. Not even a little bit. I don't know what it's supposed to smell like, but it's not super pleasant. Another thing is that you can see all these big slits everywhere. I actually thought it made it harder, and like all the openings are really big on this, so I don't know. Not super impressed with the sheet or the smell, but it felt good. It was nice and calming on my skin actually, and after the day I've had, it was very refreshing feeling, so I can't fault the solution anyways. Excuse me. But I thought that felt pretty nice. I'm not sure if the solution itself was cooling or if it's because I just had the fan blowing and it was making the wetness feel cooler. But yeah, I thought it was pretty refreshing feeling, just a little on the strong side scent-wise. The first couple minutes it was on my face and a little tricky to apply. But overall not bad. So hopefully tomorrow for the next, God, look at the bags under my eyes. Hopefully for the next mask I am feeling much improved so that maybe I can be a little more energetic with this whole thing. But see you in the next one. Alright, it is day 7. So we've made it through a week with this sheet mask. Feel a lot better today, so I am looking forward to trying this one out. This one I got at the Japanese market. I've seen a lot, but I haven't tried this particular scent yet. It's another one of those ones that doesn't really have much in the way of natural ingredients, but given how cheap these are, like, I don't feel like it can hold it to the same standard as like a $3-4 mask. So this one doesn't really say that it has a specific thing that it does, at least not in a language. Oh, here. Okay. Moisturizing and brightening effects. And then most of these masks have just kind of a standard ingredient set that you see on, I think, the front of almost every one of them. So I'm going to stick this on and back. Alright, so this one made my skin itch a teeny little bit, like a teeny tiny bit, not enough to like be like, oh my gosh, I have to take this off, but just a little itch. Mostly like here, like around my eye area. That could be though because my eyes are irritated from allergies, so who's to say? But yeah, just another one that was kind of standard. Felt nice, but no particular standout to it. So that's mask 7. I made it through a whole 7 days in a row, despite getting terribly, or maybe not terribly, but despite getting sick enough that I actually called off of work because I don't like to do that. I actually did 7 days in a row, so I'm pretty proud of that. I'm gonna do like a recap of the week and I will post it after this. Okay, so I just wanted to do a quick end of the week wrap up, especially before I start the next 7 face masks. So I didn't have any that I hated, so I'm really happy about that. My favorite 2 are probably that mojito one that we started off with, and then I think the honey ginseng one, I think that was like right after. So those first 2 started off strong. They kind of set the bar pretty high for me. But yeah, like I said, I didn't have any that I hated. The rest were nice, they were fine. They just didn't have that same like wha-bam that I got from the first couple of masks. One unexpected side effect that I think is going to result from doing this 30-day challenge is really like getting me excuse me, getting me like wha-bam down on my skincare routine, because it has to be a routine for it to, you know, work to its best extent, and I'm not always good about doing things every day. So I think by doing this, it's really going to help ingrain that like needed everyday step-by-step routine, since I am still doing my regular skincare on top of the mask. So looking forward to seeing how things keep going, especially with Con Crunch, hormones, all of that. See how this whole experience counteracts or helps those situations. So yeah, I'm gonna go start on the new batch of 7, and I will see you in that one.